But what if we run, baby? What if we run and leave the world behind us? We will stay victorious.
He is one of the hottest male pop stars in Spain today, and he is competing in Spain's national selection for Eurovision 2016. He is Mr. Xuso Jones, and he is here. Hello.
Hello, how are you, my friends?
Oh, we are so excited. I am in London, Luis is in Spain, and we've been looking forward to this because our readers keep saying, when are you going to talk to Xuso?
Well, I'm here. I just had a whole day of with bunch of interviews, TV. You know how does everything works when you're in Eurovision, like in the contest. It's crazy. Everyone talking about it. You have to go in the TV shows, interviews. So it's going pretty cool.
And as a starting point, when did you decide to write a song for Eurovision, and how did you end up with Victorious?
Well, since May last year, I decided I wanted to be in Eurovision 2016. So I've been writing a bunch of songs with Chris Will, Andreas, Peter. So I've worked with them in my last album. It's called Vuela. So I decided to work with them again. I wanted them. I feel really comfortable with them. So I decided to work with them for this.
And Victoria sounds like very Swedish. Like it's many songs from Sweden in the Eurovision have sounded like more or less like that.
Yeah.
Was it something that you were looking for, or did it just came up and you?
No, to be honest, I was really surprised with like lots of people talking about it's Swedish. It has a Swedish sound because I was not looking for that. I didn't even imagine that people like Euro fans were going to give so much importance like to that. You know what I mean? Like I was amazed about everyone saying like, oh, it sounds Swedish. It sounds like I don't go and say, oh, this sounds American. This sounds British. This like if I show you that song and I don't tell you nothing about Eurovision, like nothing, I tell you this is my new single. You would never say, wow.
No, not at all. That's what I was asking, if it was just that they came up with a song and you like it. And
No, yeah, it was just like that. I didn't want it to be Swedish. That's the last thing I was thinking about. Like, oh, I'm gonna put some Swedish stuff here. No, it was just like for my new single for Eurovision. But when you get something in Eurovision, I think everyone is like so into Eurovision all the time that they analyze everything. Like, so yeah, if it sounds Swedish because the producer is Swedish, but it was not made to go to Sweden and try to win because it sounds Swedish, like, you know.
And your song is so hopeful and optimistic.
For sure, I wanted that.
What's the message of Victorious?
Yeah, Victorious for me, the meaning of Victorious is the unity. Like you can have unity with your family, with your friends, with your couple, or even with yourself. Like, so it's a message of powerful. Like I want to give people like the hope that they can be victorious on their day a day, on their life. They can have hope for everything, and they can be powerful for whatever they want to do. And as well, the unity of Europe. Like it says, like together as one. And in fact, I saw the other day that the new message of this year of Eurovision is come together.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, it fits perfect there.
And are you thinking about someone specifically when you're saying Victorious, or just it's just the lyrics of
well,
it?
I laugh a lot with my friends because my ex-girlfriend it's called Victoria. So they think I'm singing the song to her, but it's just that I'm a really positive guy and I want always to be positive. I don't know if you guys know the book, The Secret, The Power of the Secret.
Oh.
Well, I touched here, The Power of the Secret. It's a book that talks about thinking positive and the attraction law. There's a law that it's scientists that you can see someone on the street and you feel attraction for that person. Or you can feel attraction for, so there's the law of attraction that it means that if you think positive all the time, the world will give you positive energy to you, and it will bring you positive things. If you're all the time thinking negative, everything is gonna be shit, everything is gonna be wrong, it's gonna be bad. So I think it's a positive song.
And you're already considered a favorite to win in Spain. I'm curious, does that put more pressure on you?
I don't really see all these media things because you never know where they come from. You don't know if they're true or not. So I'm focused on myself, on doing a great performance on the 1st of February, and that's all I have to do, and that's all I have to be focused. I can't be focused on who's number one right now, on one website, on the other. So I just stay focused with myself and with my performance.
And now that you mentioned your performance, what can we expect for on next Monday?
Well, in Spain, it's like the stage is not as the one in Eurovision. It's like smaller. We can't do everything we want to do because you can't. It's a small stage, and you can do it. So this performance is gonna be like to show the song, my vocals, live vocals that we're bringing. I want it to be something elegant. If it brings you like some dance, you think that there's gonna be dancers like everywhere, like woo, like. But I think that's like too obvious. I think it's too obvious. I want something elegant, and I think I think less is more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
you're keeping it simple.
But the idea that I have for Eurovision in Stockholm, if I finally go, it's sorry for this, it's a fucking crazy idea, and I'm gonna do it.
I like that as a Spaniard.
We are all about fucking crazy ideas. Now, in recent years, Spain has sent Edurne, Ruth Lorenzo, Pastora Soler, women.
You want chorizo?
Yes, I do.
I saw
Is it time for chorizo from Spain?
I think we should give an opportunity to a guy. It's been 7 years without a guy going to Eurovision. I know that a girl with a super hot dress like a diva, it's gorgeous, it's super exciting, but I think we can do a great performance and a powerful performance.
Xuso, why do you think Spanish voters should choose Victorious?
I think they should choose Victorious because I think it's like a... ¿Cómo se dice himno en inglés? Que se me ha ido.
Mierda.
Anthem. Yeah, it's quite an anthem, and I think it's a really powerful song. I think it's a powerful song. It's a positive song. I think it's a catchy song, and I think I'm really, to be honest, I'm like really knowing what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like I know what I'm doing in every step, and I'm confident with myself and with the song.
And speaking of it all, the song, RTV asked you to put some Spanish on it, on the lyrics. How did you react to that, or I mean, was it like difficult to fit them in or something?
Well, in the song, finally, there's like 2 phrases in Spanish.
Yeah.
It says, we can do it, and we can dream till the end. So I just wrote them and put them on the right place where I thought, because that song is an English song. I can suddenly put Spanish on it because I did it, but it sounded ridiculous. And I called everyone and I said, I'm not doing this. I'm really sorry, but I can do this. If you want a Spanish song, I will do a Spanish song. But this is not an English song that you can translate because it will sound ridiculous. And I don't want to be ridiculous on stage. So I put that it's as well a positive message in Spanish so that Spanish people can understand. But yeah, it's like 2 phrases just to give the clip.
That's because they asked you to.
Well, they asked me, and I accepted because we are in a competition in Spain, and we're in Spain, so I accepted that.
And have any Spanish artists given you advice? For instance, you and Ruth Lorenzo worked together on the song Inevitable, and you spent a lot of time together.
Yeah, well, she's one of my best. So yeah, she's gave me really good advice. She told me to be myself, to be real to myself, and to enjoy this journey, to enjoy like every single day.
And also, you took part in Tu cara me suena with Edurne. Has she given you any advice?
I spoke with her last time 2 months and a half, more or less, but I haven't spoke. Even she's gonna be judge
Oh yeah, she's going to be a judge.
and today everyone was like, oh my god, like she's gonna give 12 points to choose. So I'm like, but I think she's
Objective.
objective girl. She's professional, and if she has to give me 12 points, she will give them. If not, she will not. I'm not gonna get mad because of that.
But you know what? You could always message her on Facebook. Hey girl, I'm singing on Monday. Let's make it happen. Now, you have also worked with non-Spanish stars like Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez. You opened for them, I believe.
Yeah, Jessie J. She was awesome.
Oh.
What were those experiences like for you?
Well, it was amazing. The fact playing like in those arenas, and the most incredible things were like the stage that they had, full of lights, full of like elevators coming up, coming down. Like it was crazy, and meeting them was super cool. It was super fun, and I have to say that Jessie J is like fucking awesome. Like wow, she's such a nice girl, and with her on the earth. Do you say on the earth? Con los pies en la cabeza.
Feet on the ground.
Sí.
Exactly. Feet on the ground.
And also in Tu cara me suena, you did like lots of other stars like Adele, Rihanna. How would
I'm not gonna do that.
espera. Me he rayado. How would be like with whom of them would you like to like sing or sing for them as or sing a duo maybe?
Well, I would love to sing with Adele. Who wouldn't? She's amazing. Hello, it's me.
And we have a lot of readers in Latin America, Venezuela, Mexico. Are there any artists in the other, Latin countries that you admire and would like to work with?
Well, I really like a band. They're called Jesse and Joy, and they're pretty cool. They're super good, and I love how they fit their voices. So I would love to work with them one day.
Shakira? No.
She's not on my top.
Waka.
Top 3.
You have dubbed the Magicians, like the TV serial.
Yeah, you know it.
How was that? Tell us a bit about that.
Well, it's a super cool TV show. It's it's like Harry Potter, but in the real life, like university, like 21st century. So it's I think it's I was watching the show and I was like, wow, it's a fucking great idea, this TV show. So yeah, it was pretty cool, and I was there doing a promo. So it was super good.
And would you consider acting, for instance?
Yeah, why not? Why not? I would maybe one day if they propose that to me. I can try. We're here in this world to enjoy and to try and to
Yes, to meet new people and try new things. Now, Xuso, you obviously have to compete on Monday. 5 other acts. Do you know any of them already?
Well, I've seen them in interviews and like hello, goodbye. We don't know, like close, but all of them seem like really fresh. You know what I mean? Like fresh artists. we are young. We want to like eat the world. So it's good that we are all like on the same page.
Have you heard any of their songs?
Yeah, I've heard them all. I know them all.
Any favorite?
I could sing any of them.
Who's your biggest competition?
Of them six, I don't know. Like I've seen so much stuff on the media, but who surprised me was Electric Nana. She's like so different. So everything, and then I like Barre. She's international too, and the other Salva, Maverick, and Marisabel, they sing in Spanish, so it's quite good as well too, because in Europe they quite like those songs. I don't know, what do you think about that? You're from London, so
You know, I feel like you and Beret have the best shot at doing well at Eurovision because your sound is international. I like the Maria Isabel song. I think it's quite nice. But the others, for me personally, it's like when I go to the Mexican restaurant. You know, it's the stereotypical Latin music. Like, "Ay, ay, 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 ay." I don't like this. But I respect it. I think they're very good at what they do.
I think they're great songs, but maybe as you're saying, you don't see them for Eurovision. That's what you mean.
Yeah. I see Xuso Jones. I see Beret. I see a duet in the future.
It would be great.
Could you sing a little bit of your song for us?
Right now.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be full pelt.
Okay. But what if we run, baby? What if we run and leave the world behind us? We will stay victorious. Together as one, together as one. Nothing could ever stop us. We will stay victorious.
Ah,
Great.
yes, that is good. Your voice is so good. Like, how?
It is.
When did you discover this voice?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's always been there.
No, since I was 14, more or less, I started on YouTube searching. Well, you know McFly.
Yeah.
I was a huge fan of McFly. I know the guys, so I started playing guitar with them. I started so yeah. Xuso Jones is because of Danny Jones.
Okay. I was thinking Jones doesn't sound Spanish.
Not at all. It's Paris. I'm Paris.
That's funny. Xuso Jones will compete in the final of Spain's national selection on Monday. If you want to see him at Eurovision, you need to pick up your phone and vote. His song is Victorious. Xuso, thank you so much.
Thank you to you guys for your time and for the interview.
Muchas gracias. Yeah.